Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network today via tape delay from the home of the Laurel Highlands girls soccer team here at Mustang Field. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs take on the Ringgold Rams. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain, and welcome you aboard for today's high school girls soccer game. South Union Township Sports Network covers brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We'll be back with the lineups for both teams after these messages. Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Back here at Mustang Field, girls high school soccer tonight. Laurel Highlands hosting Ringgold. I'm now going to turn it over to our public address announcer, Bob Swope, for tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Laurel Highlands Stadium for today's Section 2-3A soccer game between the Lady Ringgold Rams and our Lady Mustangs of Laurel Highlands. Starting lineup tonight for the Ringgold Rams coming in with a 4-4 record. Their goalie will be Emily Delano. Number 14, Madison Bailey. Number 5, Faith Bernard. Number 20, Riley Shimko. Number 25, Aubrey Esper. Number 4, Caitlin Ferentz. Number 8, Morgan Welsh. Number 29, Abby Wiley. Number 22, Ryan Wilson. Number 2, Emma Statina. And number 12, Elizabeth Wilson. Head coach is Olivia Wilkerson. And down the starting lineup for our Lady Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Goalkeeper, Jaden Rubicava. Number 2, Aaron Reed. Number 7, Peyton Choke. Number 8, Julie Cooper. Number 9, Hannah Newman. Number 12, Jocelyn Ratcliffe. Number 13, Kate Chido. Number 19, Madison Niccolo. Number 21, Allie Nose. Number 27, Journey Greer. And number 18, Madison McLean. Head coach, Dave Sahada. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise in honor of our great country for the singing of the national anthem by Junior Bell Wilson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And we're back with the start of tonight's match right after this. Laurel Highlands hosting Ringgold High School girls soccer here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Did you know that colorectal cancer is the second leading cancer killer in America, or that it can be prevented by removing polyps during a 30-minute colonoscopy? At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Drs. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy and I, encourage you to consider a screening colonoscopy. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
Sam Davis was a gift from heaven. He knows the law and the court system unlike anyone else I've ever met or seen. Sam helped me get through the federal court system with the best possible outcome.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We have been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Here we go, Mustangs, here we go!
Ryan Morozak, Jerry Dupé back here at Mustang Field, Laurel Highlands High School girls soccer tonight. Laurel Highlands entering this matchup 3-8 overall, 3-7 in conference play. Dave Sahida, the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Ringgold an even 4-4 overall, 4-4 in conference play. Olivia Wilkerson, the head coach of the Ringgold Rams. A Ringgold win tonight locks up a playoff spot for the Rams, and we'll have Laurel Highlands sitting on the sidelines for the postseason. The Mustangs trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive with a win tonight. Mustangs currently on the outside looking in as far as the playoff spot's concerned. 2 games back of the Rams for the final playoff spot in the conference. Laurel Highlands just with a game tonight against Ringgold, and then a matchup at Connellsville coming up on October the 17th. And we're underway as the Rams touch it back here to Aubrey Esper, and this one's underway from Mustang Field tonight. And Ringgold tracking it down here on the near side. Riley Shimko looking to center. Played up to the top of the box, partially blocked, and then another shot taken there by Faith Bobner, and the Mustangs able to clear the zone on the far side. Ringgold able to corral it down there to Madison Bailey. Bailey off to her left as the Rams push it forward, and 2 wide here on the near side. Abby Whaley sending it out, and actually was touched by Laurel Highlands going out, and it'll be Ryan Wilson taking this throw in for Ringgold. Mustangs add the pressure here on the near boundary. Touch there by Laurel Highlands' Kate Chido, trying to work it up the field. Back to Madison Nicolo. Popped off to Jocelyn Radcliffe, who's coming off a nice game against Greensburg-Salem. We brought you here on the South Union Township Sports Network this past Saturday. Peyton Schoaf now on the rush back through center. Schoaf trying to sidestep Elizabeth Wilson. Deflected and lobbed back right over to Peyton here on the near side as Peyton battles there with Wilson, and Elizabeth will send it back into play here for the Rams. Near side again to Chido. Back to Julie Cooper. Played off by Ryan Wilson and angled off on the far side here for Ringgold. We've played 90 seconds. Laurel Highlands and Ringgold scoreless here early on. This is the penultimate section game of the year for Laurel Highlands. The only matchup remaining after this as far as conference games are concerned. A trip to Connellsville coming up on Saturday. A little clear there from Aaron Reed, but knocked down again by Aubrey Esper. Now on the far boundary, Caitlin Ferentz there, and Hannah Newman trying to bang it out of the zone. Another touch there from Reed, trying to send it over to Kate Chido. Stepping in is Whaley. Played back over to Madison Bailey. And on the near side to Emily Santina. Good ball movement here out of the Rams. Little lob from Ryan Wilson. Heedled back off from Bobner into the box. And Hannah Newman. Another clear here for Laurel Highlands. Ringgold controlling the possession. Low shot sent wide here on the near side from Whaley. Goal kick coming up for Laurel Highlands. We mentioned the Mustangs, just 2 conference games left. Ringgold on the other hand, 4 remaining, including tonight's matchup with Laurel Highlands. They'll also play Trinity, Albert Gallatin, and Connellsville. The only way the Mustangs make the playoffs is if Laurel Highlands gets a win over Ringgold, and they could even lose the Connellsville game if Ringgold loses out. But you factor in that Connellsville game, the likelihood of the Mustangs picking up a win there after they lost to the Falcons 14-0 earlier on this year, pretty slim. So the Mustangs' best chance to get in, a win over Ringgold here today, and the Rams losing out against Trinity, Albert Gallatin, and Connellsville. We'll see how things pan out here over the final week of the regular season. This is the second meeting of the year between these two schools. Ringgold defeated Laurel Highlands 1-0 earlier on this year, and Laurel Highlands a little offensive pressure, top of the 18 here in the Ringgold zone. And there's Chido's shot blocked by Elizabeth Wilson and deflected out of play. Will be a throw in here for the Mustangs. Julie Cooper to take it. She'll lob it in, looking there for Jocelyn Radcliffe, deflected out of play. It should be a corner kick now for Laurel Highlands. Julie puts it down again. Lobbed into the box. Mustangs looking for a little action. Played back out in the direction of Greer. Comes back to Nicolo, a little touch. And Ringgold able to send it forward again to Faith Bobner. Rams look to break on the far side. Touched ahead looking to Ferentz, and Jocelyn Radcliffe reverses field there for Laurel Highlands. It's really given the Mustangs some good minutes here over the last couple of weeks. Possessed there by Journey Greer. Trying to play it forward to Chido. Rams pick it up again. Riley Simcoe down to Ferentz. Trying to touch it off there to Bodmer, deflected back. Rams again keep possession. Abby Whaley down on the near wing here to Ryan Wilson. Wilson on the cross out in front. Ferentz a little touch. Ball still loose, and with the finish out in front, Abby Whaley giving the Ringgold Rams an early 1-0 lead. Whaley's goal coming here at the 35-16 mark of the first half, and Ringgold takes a 1-0 lead, and we're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Abby Wiley.
Abby Whaley getting the goal for Ringgold here at the 35-16 mark of the first half. Rams have had a lot of the ball and a lot of the pressure here early on, and Whaley able to send it past Jaden Ruvalcaba. And Laurel Highlands down one here early on. Coming back, Chido. Ran into the Rams defense and sent out here on the near side. Julie Cooper looking for Chido. Again, touched off of Kate going out. Elizabeth Wilson sends it back in. Greer, a little touch off to Cooper. Ringgold adding the pressure. I said it right. Played back here to the top of the box. And knocked down here by Ryan Wilson. Cleared out by Journey Greer. And here's Jocelyn Radcliffe for the Mustangs. Radcliffe leading the break back again for Laurel Highlands. And again, Ringgold with some pressure there defensively. Knocking it out of play, Riley Simcoe. Julie Cooper will trigger it in. Here's Journey Greer. Greer trying to reverse it back. Emma Santina sending it off to Elizabeth Wilson. Well, break here from Ferentz. Angled back off the near side to Wilson. There's Ferentz again. Look out. Ferentz out in front. And deflects it into the back of the nets. Caitlin Ferentz giving Ringgold a 2-0 lead over Laurel Highlands. Whaley scoring first. Ferentz adds another. 33-19 left here in the first half. 2-0 Rams. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
With 33-19 to go in the first period.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Back here at Mustang Field. Laurel Highlands now down 2, less than 7 minutes in. Chido looking to push it up. Played back to Elizabeth Wilson, and breaking down the near wing again is Ryan Wilson. Ringgold buzzing again. Whaley, who had the opening goal. Deflects back off to Chido. Chido sidestepping Emily Santina. Trying to push it forward. Off there to Aubrey Esper. Back to Santina, intercepted there by Chido. Off to Peyton Schoaf. Little collision there at midfield. Touchdown by Julie Cooper. Cooper trying to send it up the field. Elizabeth Wilson with the block. Mustangs lob it back over the head. Jocelyn Radcliffe and out. Throw in goes here to Cooper on the near side. A roll back. Emily Delano, the Ringgold keeper. Rams playing a 4-3-3 here today with Ferens Bobner and Ryan Wilson on the front line. Emma Santina, Aubrey Esper, and Abby Whaley in the midfield with Morgan Walsh, Elizabeth Wilson, Madison Bailey, and Riley Simcoe on that back line. Emily Delano in goal for the Rams. Mustangs playing their traditional 4-4-2 here today with Schoaf and Chido up front. Aaron Reed, Julie Cooper, Jocelyn Radcliffe, and Journey Greer in the midfield. Hannah Newman, Madison Niccolo, Allie Nose, and Madison McLean on the back line. Arul Wakaba in goal again for the Mustangs. Goes back to Delano. He'll send it off on the near side to Elizabeth Wilson. Wilson breaking down the near side. No touch there for Morgan Walsh. Chip back by Riley Simcoe. And out of play here on the near side. Throw in for the Mustangs. Allie Nose will hand it off to Madison Niccolo. Over to Jocelyn Radcliffe. And push forward. Intended there for Kate Chido. Ringgold's had about 75% of the ball early on in this match. And the Rams trying to lock up a playoff spot. All they need is a draw against the Mustangs here today to achieve that. Throw in taken there by Hannah Newman. Down to Peyton Schoaf, who's double teamed on the far side there from Bailey and Walsh. Goes out of play off of Ringgold and out. Aaron Reed will lob it back in. Looking for Radcliffe. Sent out of play by Santina. Goes back into Peyton Schoaf and sent out of play by Morgan Walsh again. Here's Santina on the lob, looking for Schoaf. And sent out of play. Journey Greer will take this throw in for the Mustangs. Journey on the lob into the box. Deflected up top. A little collision there, top of the 18. Do we have a foul? If it occurred inside the box, Laurel Highlands has a penalty kick. And they're going to call this just outside the 18-yard box. Wow. Just on the edge of the box. So Radcliffe will take it here from 18 yards out. Rams set the wall, and Radcliffe sends it high. Tough call there if you're Laurel Highlands. Not sure where the trip actually occurred. Radcliffe fell about 2 yards into that 18-yard box. And Delano will take the goal kick here for the Rams. Touch there from Ferentz and out of play. Both the Laurel Highlands girls and boys playing their final few games of the regular season. The Laurel Highlands boys qualifying for the playoffs for a fourth consecutive year. They'll play 2 non-conference games before the playoffs get underway. Here at home against Uniontown coming up on Thursday, and then a road game next Tuesday at Charleroi. And the Laurel Highlands girls play their final conference game at Connellsville on Saturday. They'll wrap up the regular season here at home against rival Uniontown next Tuesday. We'll have that match for you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Now one headed out of play. Journey Greer will take the long throw in here for the Mustangs. Greer looking for Julie Cooper. A little collision inside the box with Elizabeth Wilson. Ball deflects out of play. Another goal kick here for the Rams. They'll make a change. Checking out is Faith Bobner. And the new entry into the game, Shannon Callahan, number 32. And look out here, Ferentz on another run. Sent off to her left and just sending it wide. That was Madison Bailey. Goal kick here for the Mustangs. Madison McLean to put it down. Madison sends it down to Julie Cooper. Cooper, a low ball up the field, knocked down there by Riley Simcoe. Simcoe pushes it over to Elizabeth Wilson. Pressure there by Chino and sent out of play on the near side. Wilson will take the throw in. Mustang fans didn't like the call. That one deflecting off the body of Wilson back to Aubrey Esper. Another touch from Morgan Walsh. Set on the far side and the poke from Madison Bailey. Mustangs pick it back up. Aaron Reed looking for Schoaf. Schoaf trying to work her way around Morgan Walsh. Schoaf on the cross out in front, intended for Chido. Broken up again by Abby Whaley. And pushed up the field on the far side. Rams on the counterattack. Pass there intended for Ferentz. With Allie Nose defending. It's out of play on the far side. Now the Ringgold throw-in. We played almost 15 minutes of regulation time. 2-0. Rams over the Mustangs. Ringgold on the ball again. Low pass there from Esper. Down over to Callahan. Off the head of Ferentz. Works back to her right. Journey Greer, a little poke there for the Mustangs, but not out. And a high lob going wide on the near side of Rulva Kaba. For Laurel Highlands goal kick. And Ringgold defeated Laurel Highlands 1-0 earlier on this year. Laurel Highlands had swept Ringgold last year, winning by scores of 3-1 and 4-0. Mustangs also swept the Rams in 2018 by scores of 3-0 and 2-1. Eleanor Buccianeri looking across it there. Eleanor just checking in on the Ringgold side. Ryan Wilson takes this throw in. Ferentz out in front. Mustangs partially fanned on the clear. Radcliffe trying to regain, does so, and pivots it up the field. Knocked down there by Elizabeth Wilson. Set on the far side where it's bodied there by Radcliffe, fighting for positioning with Abby Whaley. Touch back by Madison Bailey. Schoaf trying to step up. And sent out of play. Last touch by the Mustangs, and Aubrey Esper will send it over to Madison Bailey. Will take the throw-in. Again, poked out. Mustangs sitting at 3-8, coming off a 7-4 win here at home on Saturday against Greensburg-Salem. That win snapped a 7-game Mustang losing streak. Laurel Highlands just 3 wins on the season. 2 over Greensburg-Salem, 1 3-1 in the Mustangs opener for Albert Gallatin. Colonial's best to the Mustangs down in York run 4-0 earlier on this month. Touch back there from Ryan Wilson. Rams up 2 on the attack again. Whaley through ball intended there for Ferentz. Newman defending. Lets it roll back to Rulva Kaba. And Jaden will come to the top of the box and then reset. Mentioned the Rams at 4-4. Lost their opening game to Trinity 8-3. Bounced back with a 3-1 win over Greensburg-Salem. Fell in a competitive 2-1 game against Bell Vernon. Shut out the Mustangs 1-0. Fell 5-0 against Connellsville. Defeated Albert Gallatin 4-1 before losing the second matchup of the year with the Leopards by an identical 2-1 score. And like Laurel Highlands, they defeated Greensburg-Salem in their last match 5-0. And they have 4 conference games remaining. Laurel Highlands today, Trinity, Albert Gallatin, and Connellsville before their season wraps up. It looks like they pick up a win here today. It won't wrap up until the postseason. Another nice ball down on the near side. Laurel Highlands looking for a clear out. Nice save here in the near boundary from Elizabeth Wilson. Battling Julie Cooper, wins the ball back there for the Mustangs. Nice move from Cooper between 2 defenders. Julie stepping up on the play. Elizabeth Wilson coming back. A little slip there. Ruled out a play off of Laurel Highlands and outs. No, maybe not. Off of Wilson and out will be the Mustangs throwing. Coming here with 22:25 left in the first half. Morgan Walsh will let Delano, the keeper, pick it up. A good job there protecting the ball. Mustangs and Rams finished in a third-place tie in Section 2 3A a season ago. Both teams finished at 7-5. Mustangs, though, had to play a preliminary round playoff game. Fell against Trinity 6-0. Ringgold got sent to the main bracket where they fell at Kiski 11-0 in a first-round game a season ago. Now the Hillers in the same conference with both the Mustangs and the Rams here in 2020. Laurel Highlands trying to keep a playoff streak alive as well. They had made the playoffs in 4 straight years entering the 2020 season. Unless they get a win here tonight and a lot of help, that's not going to happen. And here's an opportunity for Chido, but that little through ball too far. Again, goes back to the freshman keeper Delano. And will scoop it up here for the Rams. And played back to center. Ringgold stripped to the postseason last year. It was the first time they had made it since 2015 when they fell in the first round of Mountain Pleasant, and also lost in the first round of the playoffs in 2014 to Hopewell. They went from 05 to 2013 without making the postseason. Their last playoff win back in the 04 campaign when they won a preliminary round game over Montour before losing to Peters Township in the first round. Rams also picked up a playoff win in 2013 as well. Buccineri battling there on a Mustang double team of Chloe DeGia and Madison Nicolo. DeGia just checked in on the Mustang side. Wilson a little touch, went down again. Greer trying to control it there for Laurel Highlands. Played back up the field by Aubrey Esper. Hannah Newman trying to send it out. Buccineri still there on the Ringgold side, and Eleanor let it go out here on the near side. Throwing for the Mustangs, and Nicolo trying to retrieve the ball. Almost midway through this first half. 2-0 lead for Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us tonight here on the South Union Township Sports Network as the 2020 fall high school soccer season starts to wrap up. Journey Greer. A little poke down on the far side. Trying to track that one down is Allie Nose. Sent out. Yeah, throw in here for Madison Bailey. We'll take a quick timeout here in the South Union Township Sports Network. Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends. Madison Bailey to take the throw in here for Ringgold. Rams up 2-0. Goal scored by Abby Whaley at the 35-16 mark of the first half. Caitlin Ferentz coming back almost 2 minutes later. Goal at the 33-19 mark. Mustangs haven't had very many scoring opportunities yet in this contest. Hannah Newman to take this throw in the direction of Journey Greer. Looking for Allie Nose. Greer able to pick it back up. Ping ball's back. And Faith Bobner stepping back up on the play there for Ringgold. Over to Madison Bailey. On the low ball on the far side, will roll back again to the keeper, Jaden Ruvalcaba. Really couldn't fault Ruvalcaba for those 2 Ringgold goals. On the first one, scored by Whaley, I think the Rams had about 4 players in front of goal, and Caitlin Ferentz also a very athletic move around Ruvalcaba. Those 2 the difference so far, 22 minutes in. And this is the second to last home game for the Laurel Highlands girls as well, for that matchup with Uniontown next week. Mustangs and the Red Raiders meeting just once here in 2020. Again, mentioned the Uniontown situation a couple of times, worth passing along again. The district and superintendent ruled no contact sports in late July, early August, so the WPIAL did not give Uniontown a schedule. When it got reinstated, the Red Raiders, for boys and girls soccer and football, forced to play an independent schedule. Ruvalcaba on the boot back to center. Mentioned Laurel Highlands boys and Uniontown will also meet later on this week. Touch there from Radcliffe, looking for Schofat to play on the far side. Madison Bailey to reload again for the Rams. Sent off to Whaley and out. Hannah Newman will trigger it back in. Bodied there by Walsh. Goes over to the Mustang bench and head coach Dave Sahana. Erica Tarr off to his rights. A clean touch going through Allie Nose. Into open space. Picked up there by Abby Whaley again. Good ball off to her left to Elizabeth Wilson. Looking for the cross. Big deflection there on Buccineri's shot. Wilson takes another throw-in. Went off of Whaley. Kept alive on the near side. Abby gets it back again. Works it off to her right. Mustang's little deflection. Looking to clear. Lob there by Nose. Knocked down again by Wilson and sent forward. Will roll back to Ruvalcaba. We'll scoop it up there for Laurel Highlands. Reminder, if you're watching this game on Atlantic Broadband or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that all the South Union Township Sports Network games and programs available online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television, or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. Near side again, Buccineri. Losing it out of play, Julie Cooper. Taking a throw in here for the Mustangs. Down on the near side to Chino, picked back up by Riley Simcoe and intercepted by Allie Nose. Looking for Chino. Played back off, big boot there from McLean. Going off of Bobner and out again here on the near side. Mustang throwing this time around. Julie Cooper to take it. Sent down the field. Kate Shido trying to track it down with Morgan Walsh defending. That was on the far wing to Madison Bailey. Low ball up the field to Abby Whaley again. Lost it there. Cooper picks it back up for the Mustangs. Ran into Elizabeth Wilson. Rams look to reset. Wilson gets it again. A little poke forward. Niccolo knocked it down. Rams, though, get it back. Now a last touch by Chloe DeGia going out. We'll have changes on both sides. 14:07 left here in the first half. Back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
$14 minutes left here in the first half. Ringgold still leading 2-0 over Laurel Highlands. Abby Whaley and Caitlin Ferentz picking up the goals. A little collision there. Both players get up all right. The Mustangs try to lead a breakback. Chido was trying to set it off to her left. Never got to Erin Reed. Maria Ramasco into the match on the Ringgold side. Mustangs have shuffled up personnel as well, including bringing Jenna Voighton into the match for the first time. You've Reed now up on the front line along with Chido. Schoaf adding some supports. As the Mustangs try to find a way to get some offense going. And the scoring opportunities have been few and far between so far. Rams trying to lead another break. Elizabeth Wilson now down on the far wing. Hannah Newman there for Laurel Highlands sending it out of play. Wilson takes the throw-in. Only a freshman out there for Ringgold. Good-looking player. Whaley on the shot. Went off of Chloe DeGia. Whaley trying to regroup. Deflected back out on the near side and brought down here by Emma Santina. And lose it out of play. Actually ruled there off of Chido and out, so Santina will take the throw-in. Emma sends it back there to Maria Ramasco. Far side again to Whaley. Whaley running into Jenna Voighton. Pushing it back off to her right. Touch there from Madison Bailey. Sent forward and deflected wide and out of play. Goal kick here for Laurel Highlands. Madison McLean will take it. Final 12 minutes of this first half. Still 2-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. This one of 3 conference games going on tonight. Connellsville down at Albert Gallatin. Greensburg-Salem at Trinity. McLean a little line drive. Forward to Journey Greer. And sent out of play. We're back with more Mustang football this weekend here on the network. Laurel Highlands traveling to McKeesports this week to take on the Tigers. Tony Hanola will bring you the game here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Stay tuned for that one. On the back line, Morgan Walsh pushing it back to Delano. And angled off on the far side. Going off of Ryan Wilson, and intercepted there by Julie Cooper. Cooper trying to work back down the field. Rams last to touch it. And Julie will take the throw-in. Looking there for Chido, try to send it back in Julie's direction. Couldn't corral it in front of the near touchline. Journey Greer trying to get it forward, and the Rams again pick it up. Good ball there. Whaley down on the far side. Elizabeth Wilson, the freshman, down on the far wing, trying to work around Hannah Newman. And Newman with a clear back there for the Mustangs. Over to Jenna Voighton, deflecting off to Peyton Schoaf. Schoaf in front of the Mustang bench. Trying to push it around Santina. Played back by Whaley. McLean again defending. Wilson stepping over. Those two go at it, and Emily Wilson winning the ball back. A little touch there off of Bobner. into open space. Look out here. Ryan Wilson had it knocked down. Good play there from Coley DeGia. Going wide again here on the near side. That's Eleanor Buccineri. Buccineri on the cross. Going to the top of the 18 off the body of Voigt and couldn't clear. The shot at the back of the net from Faith Bobner. So Voigt and couldn't clear. Bobner said thank you very much. A little turn and shoot. And Faith Bobner makes it 3-0 now. Rams over the Mustangs. 9:35 left here in the first half. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Ringgold by score Faith Bobner. Ringgold 3, Laurel Highlands nothing.
Faith Bobner with the goal for Ringgold. Rams now a 3-0 lead over Laurel Highlands. Mustangs lose it out of play again here on the near side. Julie Cooper taking the throw-in. That one going off of Maria Ramasco and out. There's a shot from Schoaf. And a good save from the freshman keeper Delano. Peyton Schoaf, maybe the best scoring opportunity of the match so far for Laurel Highlands. And Delano up to the challenge. Jenna Voigt turning it over here. Madison Bailey sending it forward down to Ferentz. Couldn't keep it in on the far line. Hannah Newman to take the throw-in. Ringgold's brought down quite a few supporters here tonight. And a lot on the line for the Rams. A win guarantees them a playoff spot. Peyton Schoaf. All the way back to Emily Delano. Delano had to make sure she was inside the 18-yard box. Came very close there on the far side. She'll boot it back to center. Jenna Voigt back to Newman. Touch there off of Wilson and out on the far side. Hannah Newman. Make another throw in here for the Mustangs. Headed along on the backside. Played there by Santina. A little header from Madison Bailey. Bailey forward over to Faith Bobner. Touch back from Whaley, who had the opening goal of the match. Santina and now Morgan Walsh. 7:22 left here in the first half. A 3-0 lead for Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. Julie Cooper back through center. Met by two Rams defenders. Walsh knocking it down again. Over to Buccineri. Lob back off of Radcliffe. Bobner on the turn. Looking for Ferentz. Touched there by Wilson. Over to Ferentz. Back to Bobner. Ferentz on the run. We'll look to cross here. Newman defending. Ferentz little touch went, I believe, off a hand of Newman and out. But did Ferentz touch it last before the ball went over the line? And that's the call. Went off of Ferentz and out. So goal kick here for the Mustangs with 6:30 left before halftime. Now a 3-0 lead for Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. Goals from Whaley, Ferentz, and Bobner so far. McLean to take the goal kick. Angled off here on the near side to Chido. Touch back over to Radcliffe, and now Chido again back into the Ringgold zone. Radcliffe trying to work it around Riley Simcoe, and Simcoe winning it back. Wilson sends it ahead. Looking for Ferentz down the near side. Deflected back by the Mustangs and out of play. In front of the Rams bench. Ringgold finally giving Elizabeth Wilson a break. She's covered a lot of ground here in the first half. On the Rams side. Started as a left back, and then they inserted her in a forward role. She's been busy on the Ringgold side. Body there by Schoaf trying to come forward. Ran into Madison Bailey. Ferentz picks it up, trying to work around Hannah Newman. Another touch there from Ryan Wilson. Near side going Santina. Stepping in Chido for the Mustangs. Good move there from Kate. Trying to come forward, couldn't keep the ball. Rams send it out, and that pass intended for Shannon Callahan. Madison Nicolo. Check that. That's Cooper. Julie Cooper taking the throw in. Rams again knock it out. Chido will take it this time. Defending there. Simcoe sends it out. And Chido again taking another throw in off the head of Radcliffe. Deflecting back over to Voighton. At the triangle. Comes back again to Nicolo on the lob. Top of the 18. Look out here. Coming way out Delano. And now regain with Radcliffe fronting her. And the Rams keeper has played well here in the first half. Yet to yield a goal. Played almost 36 minutes. Ryan Wilson pressured. Look out here. Peyton Schoaf on the steal. Schoaf breaking back on the shot, and another nice save from Emily Delano. Taking one away from Peyton Schoaf. Delano, a little liner up the field. Julie Cooper finding it there for the Mustangs. Cooper on the poke. Good job there from Chido. Partial fan trying to regain there is Voighton. He'll send it wide on the far side. Jenna's had a rough first half. Rams make another quick change. 3:20 left here in the first half. Delano to take the goal kick. Newman knocks it down. Ramasco there for Ringgold. Maria trying to poke it forward there, looking for Shannon Callahan. That one going off of Emma Santina and out. Throw in here for Julie Cooper. Down on the near side to Kate Chido. Chido looking for the cross. And once again intercepted by Delano with the Mustangs' Aaron Reed on that back post. Looking for the deflection out in front. Final 2:30 on this first half. Still 3-0 Rams over the Mustangs. There's Ferentz. Caitlin Ferentz, the sophomore, one of the 3 Ringgold goals here in the first half. Peyton Schoaf coming back here for the Mustangs down the far wing. Going down Morgan Walsh. A partial breakup. Ball roll out of play. Off of Laurel Highlands and out. Players on both sides looking a little gassed right now. Final 2 minutes of this first half. Delano taking the goal kick. Goes through Newman off to McLean and deflected off to Jenna Voigt. That one going off of Ryan Wilson and out of play. Another Laurel Highlands throwing. Over to Newman. Now Julie Cooper. Mustang down on the play. We'll check that as Kate Chido breaks back. Low shot from Chido sent wide. And we have a Mustang down here at around the 40.
1 minute to go in the first half.
And that's Jocelyn Radcliffe limping off. Injury stoppage. 55 seconds left here in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Good luck, Mustangs, from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Bob Schiffbar.
Jocelyn Radcliffe walking off the field gingerly. Tough to see her go off. She's really giving the Mustangs some good minutes here over the last couple of weeks. Looks like that's Journey Greer coming back into the match on the Laurel Highlands side. 55 seconds left before halftime. Final conference home game of the year for the Mustangs. Again, they'll meet Uniontown here next Tuesday. A tough match at Connellsville, sandwiched in between on Saturday. Again, the Mustangs fell to the Falcons 14-0 here at Mustang Field earlier on this year. Connellsville still unbeaten. 7-0 both overall and in the conference. One of the best soccer years they've had in quite some time. Good luck to them in the postseason as well. Hopefully they can continue that run. Started off well. 12 seconds now left here in the first half.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Niccolo into Cooper.
5, 4.
Back to Journey Greer. DeGia a touch.
2, 1.
And that'll do it. We've played 40 minutes of soccer with Ringgold leading Laurel Highlands 3-0. We're back to recap the first half scoring and have the second half of this match for you next. You're on the South Union Township Sports Network.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Have you ever felt something stick in your chest when swallowing? This can be caused by a narrowing in your esophagus from inflammation, scar tissue, or rarely a tumor. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologist, Dr. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy, and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialist.com.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases, but most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis.
We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation, and there are no fees until you receive money on your case.
If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
3-0 here at halftime. The Ringgold Rams leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. It didn't take long for Ringgold to get into the scoring column. Abby Whaley a goal at the 35-16 mark of the first half. Made it 1-0. Caitlin Ferentz followed a minute and 57 seconds later, the 33-19 mark of the first half. And Faith Bobner finished off the first half scoring for the Rams after a Mustang turnover in the box Bobner beating Rulvakaba at the 9:35 mark of the first half to make it 3-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands, and that's where we sit here at halftime. Reminder, if you're watching this match on Atlantic Broadband or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Network games and programs are available online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television, or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. In your halftime score, Ringgold 3, Laurel Highlands 0. Second half match action comes your way next here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Brian Moroznik, Jerry Dupay back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Ready to start the second half. A 3-0 lead for the Ringgold Rams over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Rams really controlling this one so far. See if that trend continues here in the second half. And Ringgold entered 4-4 in the conference. Laurel Highlands 3-7. Aaron Reed there in the center circle for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands will work right to left here in the second half, down 3 goals. Aaron gets things started. A little pass back to Journey Greer on the far side. Sent it wide of Julie Cooper and out. Elizabeth Wilson send it back here on the Ringgold side. There's Cooper down the far side. Touched out by Wilson, and really gave the Rams some good minutes in the first half. Playing multiple positions out there for Ringgold. Mustangs a lot of ground to make up here in the second half. It's certainly a tough week. Not only the game against Ringgold here today, but another trip and game against Connellsville coming up on Saturday. A team that defeated Laurel Highlands 14-0 earlier on this year. Cooper looking to break. Sent wide back here on the near side. Rams looking for Emma Santina. Schoaf there for Laurel Highlands. Pushed up the field by Jenna Voighton and then deflected out. And looking to see if Jocelyn Radcliffe's out there on the Laurel Highlands side. She exited late in the first half with an injury, and don't see her out there yet to start the second half. That's the last thing Laurel Highlands needs at this point. Another injury here for the stretch run. Touch there from Newman. Deflecting off to Schoaf and played forward through Aaron Reed, and
Back to Emily Delano. Emily will angle it off on the far side. A little collision there. Voighton went down on the Mustangs side. We play on. Newman going low, looking there for Aaron Reed. Ball goes out of play. Morgan Walsh took that throw in, deflected back to Newman. Lobbed and headed there by Reed and off of Walsh as well. Emma Santina, deflected by Journey Greer. Newman's been on the ball a lot here to start the second half in the opening 3 minutes. Ferentz there for Ringgold. Whaley trying to heel it back, goes out of play. Madison Niccolo sends it into Journey Greer. Wilson on a good feed here on the near side. And a little open space, running it down there. Ryan Wilson looking across. And goes out of play for a Ruvalcaba goal kick. Should actually be taken here by Madison McLean. Takes most of them for the Mustangs. Sends it down the far side and out. Wide of Julie Cooper. Rams get possession again. A little collision down on the far side. Bobner able to find the loose ball. Faith Bobner colliding there with McLean. Touched by Voighton. Pushed along by Whaley on the far side looking for Ferentz. Cooper trying to fight back. Bobner another touch. And here's Julie Cooper on the line drive. Played back to Emily Delano. Headed there by Chloe DeGia. Picked up again by Bobner. Bobner has one of the 3 goals on the Ringgold side. Ryan Wilson loses it out here on the near side. Another goal kick for the Mustangs coming with 35-13 left in regulation time. Still a 3-0 lead for the Ringgold Rams over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us. Mustangs looking there for Peyton Schoaf. Sent out of play. Madison Bailey. We'll send it back in here on the Ringgold side. Rams the away whites. Blue numbers tonight. Laurel Highlands the home reds with white numbers. There's Bailey again to send another one back in here for the Rams. Looking there for Emma Santina. Pinballs back in open space. Pushed off to Bailey. Rams send it back on their defensive line. And Wilson down on the far side, trying to angle it off there for Santina. Broken up by Voighton. And sent out of play. Another throw in here for Elizabeth Wilson. Mustangs made a change, brought Voighton out. And Jocelyn Radcliffe back on the field for the Mustangs. Good to see. So Allie Knowles re-entering on the Laurel Highlands side. Rams were trying to spring Riley Simcoe there off the throw-in. Deflects off to Radcliffe here on the near side. Here's Jocelyn Radcliffe out of her own zone. Touch there by Madison Bailey going out. It was. Hannah Newman takes the throw in here for the Mustangs. Over to Radcliffe. Peyton Schoaf again. Colliding there with Madison Bailey, wins the ball back for the Rams. And Laurel Highlands enters this match after a pretty exciting win on Saturday. Back and forth game with the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. Mustangs ended up winning at 7-4. This game's lacked a little bit of that same flair. Mustangs down 3-0. Hasn't been as up-tempo on both sides as that match was. Rams have played a nice defensive game and limited the Mustangs scoring opportunities. And a nice ball again from Elizabeth Wilson. Looking there for Ferentz. Ruvalcaba way out on the deflection. We ruled here a goal kick. And Madison McLean will put it down. Now it rolls out on the far side. 31-37. Left here in the second half. 3-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. There's Jocelyn Radcliffe. Looks pretty mobile again after that late first half injury. Touch there from Greer. Off to Julie Cooper. Cooper's played well, really played hard all year for the Mustangs as well. I wasn't here for the Mustangs senior night game. And certainly worthwhile mentioning Aaron Reed, along with the Marinelli triplets. Mia, number 10. Megan, number 20. Who's the third I'm missing? Maddie, number 4. I think that's it as far as Mustang seniors this year. Also, Kim Freiter, 33. Don't want to forget about her as well. Mustangs had their senior day game against Connellsville earlier on this year. A collision there with McLean and Eleanor Buccineri. A free kick here in the Laurel Highlands zone. It'll be taken by Ryan Wilson. Mustangs set the wall up. Wilson to take the free kick. Angles it, looking for the deflection out in front. It deflects wide. There from Wilson. That must have been off the Mustangs and out, because we'll give it another corner. Kick here for Ringgold. Ryan Wilson to take it. And on the backside, Ruvalcaba able to cover with both Bobner and Ferentz collapsing down. Nice save there from Jaden. She'll boot it back to center. We mentioned how young this Laurel Highlands team is. Out of the 11 starters here today, 8 were either freshmen or sophomores. Here's a nice little run, led there by Kate Chido, trying to push it off to her left. Play never materialized. Peyton Schoaf trying to get back in it there for the Mustangs. Allie Nose was on that last run with Chido. Touch there from Greer. Played back to Madison Bailey. Now the near wing to Buccineri. McLean stepping up there for Laurel Highlands. Laid back by Bobner and Outs. And we have to thank Cal Dawson, who filled in for that Laurel Highlands Connellsville game a couple of weeks back. Senior day game for the Mustangs. I think we saw, not only with soccer, but other fall sports as well, a lot of the senior days were held a little bit earlier in the year, just in case you had some COVID outbreaks that didn't allow the seniors to get recognized. And even though we've had some isolated cases, some sports here in the fall season, for the most part, especially in our immediate area, knock on wood, we haven't had too many interruptions, and that's been great to see, especially for a lot of these kids who had the last portion of their 2019-2020 school year interrupted, and depending on the district and the options a lot of these parents have chosen here to start the 2020 school year, a lot of these kids still going to school at home, which makes things tough, I would think, from an education standpoint. I'm seeing a lot of kids, though, in good spirits, and that's nice to see. Bobner, I checked, that was Farron sending that one wide. Both Ferentz and Bobner played solid on that front line for the Rams here tonight. We're down to 27-18 left here in the second half. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome aboard, whether you're watching on Atlantic Broadband Channel 17, Armstrong Channel 61, on our YouTube page by searching South Union TV. That one out of the range of Ferentz. Goes out of play for Laurel Highlands throwing. And just 2 games left after tonight for both the Laurel Highlands girls and the boys. Girls at Connellsville Saturday, here at home against Uniontown next Tuesday. We'll have the Uniontown match for you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Laurel Highlands boys host Uniontown in their final home match coming up on Thursday. They'll wrap up the season at Charleroi before the WPIAL playoffs. Laurel Highlands boys making the WPIAL playoffs for a 5th straight year. Nice move there again from Ferentz. And Madison McLean slowing down that run. Off to Julie Cooper, deflected out of play by Abby Whaley. Crisp and cool tonight. Game time temperature around 60 degrees. Certainly has dropped since things got started. It was about 62 when I pulled into the lot here at Mustang Field right before sunset. Peyton Schoaf on this run. Buccineri playing it forward. Bobner stepping up 3 Mustangs around. It'll deflect wide there. Buccineri and out of play for Laurel Highlands throwing. I think this Friday will be our first real cold high school football Friday of the year. Might have temperatures in the low 30s to upper 40s on Friday night around western Pennsylvania. So bundle up if you're headed to a local high school football game this week. Buccineri looking for the cross. Went right there. It's a Hannah Newman. And out of play. Change here on the Ringgold side. We'll take a quick timeout. Rams up 3-0 over the Mustangs here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Back here at Mustang Field, 3-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. No scoring yet here in the second half. And all 3 goals back in the first half. Abby Whaley, Caitlin Ferentz, and Faith Bobner getting the goals for the Ringgold Rams. Laurel Highlands a couple of shots on goal. And the scoring opportunities have been few and far between tonight. Here's Ferentz trying to create. Headed there again by Elizabeth Wilson. Wilson's one of those players you really like to have on your team. You can just tell she's scrappy out there. And gives it her all. You want as many players like Elizabeth Wilson as you can get on your team. Here's Hannah Newman. Off of Ringgold and out again. Newman will reload here from midfield. In the COVID era, another thing we lack at times here, the number of ball persons out there. And sometimes you get those balls out of play. It takes a little bit longer to get one back in. Usually you'd have 3 or 4 youngsters out there on each side, and pretty much you have junior varsity players now, maybe 2 on each side instead of the usual 3 or 4 you might have, trying to bring those balls back in. Depending on where they go out, sometimes takes a little bit longer to retrieve one out there. And welcome to the COVID era. Here's Journey Greer. Look out here. Buccineri, low shots. Cover there again by Ruvalcaba. Jaden certainly a bright future, only a sophomore. And the only senior in the starting 11 for the Mustangs here tonight was Aaron Reed. So Laurel Highlands getting the bulk of their lineup back for the 2021 season. Wilson got tripped up. Ball goes back there to McLean. Up to Journey Greer. Heels it forward. Over to Jocelyn Radcliffe, and had a play on the far side, looking there for Julie Cooper. Wilson will take another throw in here for the Rams. Ferentz in front of the bench, back to Wilson. Newman with a body, deflecting it off there to Journey Greer, who was fronted by Buccineri. Eleanor the last to touch it going out. Journey Greer takes the throw in. Went short there to Julie Cooper. Wilson steps back in and wins the ball back momentarily for the Rams, and a good ball forward. Look out here. Breaking into the box is Ryan Wilson, Elizabeth's sister, couldn't materialize the run. Laurel Highlands looking to clear. So that was Wilson to Wilson there on the setup. Rams unable to finish. Now the ball go out of play. Almost midway through the second half. Down to 21-15 left in regulation time. McLean on the angle. Going off of Peyton Schofen out. Madison Bailey to trigger this one back in for Ringgold. There's a lot of folks looking forward to the Laurel Highlands boys basketball season. Mustangs expected to be loaded. That's Rodney Gallagher starting his sophomore season. And the Mustangs have scheduled a number of out-of-district opponents as well. There's Peyton Schof. Sent over to Radcliffe. There's Madison Bailey. Looking for Ryan Wilson. Sent there from Elizabeth Wilson, looking for Ferentz. DeGia plays it back. Rams try to knock it down. Set up the attack. A little turn and a shot. Top the 18-yard box. A little poke. Rolled back in to Jaden Ruvalcaba there from Elizabeth Wilson. Pushed ahead down on the far side and scooped up. Now the keeper, Emily Delano, working on the clean sheet here tonight. Rams angle it off. They put a lot of their second teamers in, including Shannon Callahan. Good ball here to Madison Bailey. And going shoulder to shoulder there with Madison McLean. Now win the corner kick. Crossed out in front. Oh, fan there from Carissa Vaquero, and Laurel Highlands leading the run back. What a run here from the Mustang freshman Kate Chido. Chido down the near wing. Here's Chido coming forward. Reflected out of play. And sent out. 16:57 left in regulation time. Still 3-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. Opportunity here for the Rams. Clean break. Low shot into the back of the net. And Ringgold makes it 4-0. That was Eleanor Buccineri on the goal there for the Ringgold Rams. So Buccineri getting one off the bench. Rams go up 4-0. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Did you know that colorectal cancer is the second leading cancer killer in America, or that it can be prevented by removing polyps during a 30-minute colonoscopy? At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Drs. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy and I, encourage you to consider a screening colonoscopy. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
Eleanor Buccineri making it 4-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. Goal coming here with 16:43 left here in the second half. Ball goes out on the far side. Now and last touch there by Chloe DeGia going out. That one touched by Ringgold's Riley Simcoe going out, and both of these teams shuffling their lineups here late. Final 15 minutes of regulation time. There's Jocelyn Radcliffe with the boots. Just going wide on the far side. And breaking into the box here for the Mustangs is Chido, and an aggressive play. Delano coming out, making another big save there for Ringgold. Emily's really played well in net tonight. Here's Jocelyn Radcliffe breaking back into the box. 14-15 left here in the second half. Another change here for Ringgold. Good to see sportsmanship being shown here on the Ringgold side. They've brought in many of their second teamers. With a 4-0 margin on the scoreboard. Stepping up there, Abby Whaley. Over to Jenna Voighton. Aaron Reed to Radcliffe. Here's Radcliffe. Another good run here for the Mustangs. Jocelyn Radcliffe. Top of the 18-yard box. Defending there was Bailey. Sent over to Lindsay Klink, who had just checked in on the Laurel Highlands side. The ball rolls over the back line and outs. This will be another goal kick for Ringgold. Jerry Dupay tells me we're down to 51 degrees tonight. Went out to check the temperature gauge. Throw in here from Abby Whaley. Jerry Dupay tells me we're going down to 45 tonight. Look out here, another scoring rush for Faith Bobner. Deflected off Aruba Kaba. Ball comes free out in front and deflects wide here on the near side and out of play. Clear there from Hannah Newman. Abby Whaley picks it back up. Another blast out on the Laurel Highlands side. 11-13 left here in the second half. A safe play there. Good job for Morgan Walsh protecting the ball with Radcliffe coming down to get it back to Emily. This one will roll back to Jaden again. Jaden on the lob. Sent high there from Aubrey Esper. And Jaden again making the save. Been pretty much all Ringgold in this game. And with the win, Ringgold will lock up a playoff spot. Second straight year, the Rams will qualify for the WPIAL playoffs. Again, Ringgold looking for their first playoff win since 2004. And Laurel Highlands will see their 4-year playoff streak end. Aaron Reed down there for the Mustangs, Sloan getting up. Looks like she'll remain in the game for now as Hannah Newman will take the throw-in. Looking there for Radcliffe and deflected back over to Reed. And out of play. Take a quick timeout. 9:28 left in regulation. 4-0 Ringgold here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Watching Sam Davis apply his craft was amazing. Everyone showed him so much respect. Watching Sam work the courtroom was like watching Michael Jordan, with the game tied and 8 seconds left.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We've been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Back here at Mustang Field. Final 9 minutes and change here tonight. Brian Morozak and Jerry Dupay with you. It's been all Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. And look at this Ringgold roster. Not a very deep bench, in fact. As far as the roster is concerned, 8 available subs for Ringgold. Rubalcaba spinning off of that one. And compare that to Laurel Highlands, who actually has 33 on their roster. Of course, 11 in the starting lineup and 22 available subs as far as the roster is concerned. So the Mustangs, a little more of a player pool to choose from. With the limited numbers, Ringgold still had a fair amount of success this year. But again, the Mustang development, considering where this program was 10 years ago to where they are at now, heads and shoulders above some of the struggles this program had going from 2002 to 2015 without qualifying for the WPIAL playoffs. Lost in the preliminary round of Gateway in 2016, Mars in 2017, West Allegheny 2018, and Trinity last year. And you credit Dave Sahida, and I talked to Dave earlier in the year, and he said, hey, we were due for a rebuilding year. Lost a lot of good players here over the last couple of years. We'll be back. Just trying to get through the 2020 season, and I think when this group of sophomores and freshmen or seniors and juniors, we're going to see a pretty good Laurel Highlands team here in 2 years. Of course, we've talked about the improvements down in South Union Township as well with the indoor facility, and they're redoing the old Kluss building as well, and that'll be a new soccer-only indoor center, and they've expanded the Voighton got fouled there. Expanded the winter soccer season a bit as well this year with South Union sign-ups going on now through October the 30th. The indoor season will start in November and go all the way through March. So a long indoor season this year. McLean to take the free kick, 29 yards out, 6:49 left here in regulation. Madison on the poke, backside, went through. Kate Chino covered again by Emily Delano. Now, prior to the 2018 season, the Mustangs had not had a winning record since 2001. Rubalcaba, big clear there, and what a nice boot. On a spring Chido here on the run. But a safe play back again from Walsh over to Delano to take the heat away. Mustangs going for a steal there from Lindsey Klink. That one will roll back. Gets scooped up there by Delano. There's Hannah Newman. Klink a little collision there, and they'll try to spring Ferentz here on another run. Ruvalcaba, though, gets to the ball first. We approach the 5-minute mark of the second half. Still 4-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. Klink and then Journey Greer. And I think Greer on the cusp of a breakout senior season as well. Junior for the Mustangs this year. Watch for her to have a big year next year for Laurel Highlands. And Greer and Newman, the only two juniors in the starting 11 for the Mustangs here today as well. Emily Wilson back over to Ferentz. Going back over to Wilson here on the near side. Here's Elizabeth Wilson again. A little poke between defenders. Through Ferentz. Greer looking for the clear. Little turn and a shot and another goal. And that one sent home by Faith Bobner again. Second of the night for Bobner. Comes with 4:26 left in regulation. Ringgold up 5-0. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Back here at Mustang Field, 5-0. Ringgold over Laurel Highlands. Faith Bobner, a pair of goals. Caitlin Ferentz a goal. Abby Whaley got the scoring started. Eleanor Buccineri added one off the Ringgold bench tonight. Waiting for the go-ahead here for resumption, and we get it. And Bobner now looking for the hat trick. Trying to spring Elizabeth Wilson down the near side. Cleared back there by Hannah Newman. Foul called. Free kick here for Laurel Highlands. As we go under 4 minutes now left here in the second half. That one scooped up again by Delano on the rollback. Wilson again going low through Ferentz. Radcliffe there for Laurel Highlands. Off of a Bobner deflection. Radcliffe sends it back here on the near side. Trying to lead it up to Erin Reed. Reed on the poke. Too far there for Cooper. Deflects off in open space where Lindsay Klink picks it up. Klink a little angle off there to Jenna Voighton. Goes low and forward. Opportunity here on the rush for Kate Chido. Can't able to get a shot away. Delano covers again for Ringgold as we approach the 3-minute mark of the second half. So a lob back to center. Cooper knocks it down. Radcliffe looking to bring it back out here for Laurel Highlands. Down over to Jenna Voighton. Deflecting off in Erin Reed's direction a bit too far. A few more changes here for the Rams as they empty out their bench late. 2:33 left here in the second half. That'll probably it for Elizabeth Wilson tonight. She'll check out along with Carissa Vaccaro. Clock stopped there on the late change with 2:33 to play. We've seen officials be inconsistent with those late changes as far as the substitutions. They stopped the clock tonight as Jenna Voighton sends one high and wide here on the near side. But in a close match on Saturday, which Greensburg-Salem continued to fight back against Laurel Highlands on those late changes under 5 minutes, the clock did not stop. So I think as far as the referees are concerned, when they have some of their group meetings, there has to be some consistency there. If the rule is to stop the clock under 5 minutes on the changes, then it needs to be consistent across the board because it has not been that way throughout the course of the season. Julie Cooper might have had a little push off there on Taylor Rickman. 1:42 to play. Newman sends it back in, a little side spinner. And Journey Greer will trigger it back in. Down the near boundary, looking for Julie Cooper. Touched off of Morgan Walsh and out. Gary tells me it's dropped down to 50 degrees tonight. Maybe we'll get this game done before it goes into the 40s. 1:05 to play. Sent in by Julie Cooper over to Journey Greer. Final minute.
Go in the game.
For the Mustangs, one probably can't end soon enough. It's been a tough night. Limited opportunities. Niccolo again rolling one into Delano. She'll get the clean sheet tonight unless the Mustangs sneak one past here in the final 45. Well earned from the freshman. Again, Ringgold will qualify for the 2020 WPIAL playoffs. Loss will officially eliminate the Mustangs tonight. Jenna Voighton tripped up. 26 seconds to play. In your goal scorers tonight, Faith Bobner with 2, Caitlin Ferentz a goal, Abby Whaley a goal, and Eleanor Buchaneri a goal off the Ringgold bench. One last rush here for Greer. Bodied down on the Rams defensive line. Mustangs try to get a late rush here on the near side.
9,
There's Julie
8,
Cooper back to her right.
6, 5,
A one-hopper.
4.
Last save of the night from Emily Delano, and that'll do it.
1.
Your final score, Ringgold 5, Laurel Highlands nothing.
Ringgold Lady Rams 5, Laurel Highlands Mustangs 0.
Win improves the Rams to 5-4. Mustangs drop to 3-9 overall and 3-8 in the conference. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiff-Bauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay. Again, your final score, Ringgold 5, Laurel Highlands nothing. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.